Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say this shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up. Turn me up, Jay. Fresh to death on camouflage. Gotta keep a foot up on their necks cause they might sabotage. I ain't come for peace, I brought the mask, bout to terrorize. Step. If you ain't hating, nigga, keep that bullshit to yourself. Get my bop on you niggas. Don't never question if I'm a real nigga. I get a lot for you niggas. Bitch, they thought I was finished, but I got a lot for you niggas. Lil John on them niggas. I'm the bra on them niggas. I'm the hottest in the business. Okay, put me in the mix. I can tell you used to lame niggas that ain't this. Think you coming up a bag, you ain't getting shit. You say wanna fuck, but now she see a nigga lit. Country for life in this bitch. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say this shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up. Okay, turn me up, yeah. I'm like Block Boy, look alive, look alive. I'm married to that money and I keep her by my side. They thought I wouldn't be shit, so why they face look so surprised. You ain't a real nigga, you just pussy in the sky. Whoa, yeah, look at a nigga now. When I put up to the jeweler, I'ma tell that nigga go bust it down. Tryna count the money. Damn, homie, I done lost track of their mind. Turn me up, this that hot shit. It was kinda looking like a drought. I don't do this for the clout, bitch. Okay, turn me up. Do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some bands on it. Okay, turn me up. Do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some racks on it. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say this shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up. Okay, turn me up, Jay. Okay, turn me up. Jay, bitch, I'm rolling up. Bitch, I'm burning up. Jay, I ain't showing up. Jay. They like country need another one. They like country need another one. Quasi going crazy. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say this shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up. Okay, turn me up, Jay. Fresh to death on camouflage. Gotta keep a foot up on their necks cause they might sabotage. I ain't come for peace, I brought the mask, bout to terrorize.
YouTube, what's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another live, guys. And today's live is Jonathan Taylor just got paid. Yes, guys, Jonathan Taylor got paid. And let me see, what was that? I just had it here up on Twitter. Let me look just to make sure. Yes, Jonathan Taylor contract was 3 years, $42 million extension, 26.5 million guaranteed. Now that's the real thing. It's the guaranteed money. The other money is into the bonus. So he's getting $26 million no matter what happens to him. No matter what happens, he's going to get $26 million. So I want to break down today, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button. This is cutting edge content. I said what I said. This is cutting edge content. So, guys, I'm going to break down what's going on with Jonathan Taylor. Listen, if you have any starts and sits, questions or anything, I got you. I'm going to go through the chat. And let's start, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. And what was that I was going to say? Yes, guys, sign up for the memberships. Sign up for the memberships, guys. Listen, I got the Phenom Crew where you get a free consultation. It's a $40 value. But if you sign up as the Phenom Crew, you get your first consultation free, and then the rest of them are just $20 for the rest of the year. And that's only for this year, guys. Only for this year. I'm a growing channel, so those prices are going to rise. And the guys that are a part of the Phenom Crew, if you stay on the Phenom Crew, you will always be able to get consultations for $40. I don't care how big I get or how I raise that, but you got to stay on the Phenom Crew. If you switch off the Phenom Crew and then come back next year to it, then you won't get that same value. So let's go to the comment section. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see here. Okay. I got Ed Tay. What's going on, Ed Tay? He says, what up, bro? Khalif Raymond or Josh Downs? Khalif Raymond. I'm going to go with Khalif. I like Josh Downs, but I like Khalif Raymond. Now, listen, I would probably say Josh Downs if Jahmyr Gibbs plays. But if Jahmyr Gibbs doesn't play, you got to go Khalif Raymond, and that's easy. But if Jahmyr Gibbs plays, then maybe you could go Josh Downs. Because I believe this is a breakout game for Jahmyr Gibbs since Amon-Ra is out. Let me see. Jake, what's up, bro? He says, has to throw really in the lineup with St. Brown being doubtful. I guess it's good to have depth. Yes, you always need guys that you can go to on the bench and you're okay with, right? Even though you need to consolidate sometimes. But yes, it's always good to have depth. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Samuel says, should I drop Kareem Hunt for Bigsby? No. Bigsby just, bruh, if something happened to Travis Etienne this week, you just have to go out and spend a waiver wire priority or some fab on him. I think you need to keep Kareem Hunt. Ain't nothing going to happen with Kareem Hunt them this week. Now, listen, you could drop Kareem Hunt and keep Bigsby because he is playing, and then try to pick up Kareem Hunt again. But I don't want you to drop Kareem Hunt and then somebody pick him up and then you can't get him. That's the only thing. So if you drop Kareem Hunt and stack Bigsby because something can happen to Travis Etienne, you're going to have to be worried that somebody can snatch him up. And you got to be okay with that. Ed Tay, what's going on, bro? Ed Tay says, what running backs you like this week? So let me look at a couple. I like Jahmyr Gibbs. I love Jahmyr Gibbs. I think Jahmyr Gibbs can have a breakout week, especially with Amon-Ra being out. Another running back that I really like. Let me see. Another running back I really like this week that I want to give y'all the sauce for. I like Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is another running back that I like. I like Isaiah Pacheco. I do like Isaiah Pacheco. And let me see. Let me give you one more. And Breece Hall. Those are the running backs that I like this week, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in, guys. D-Lion. He said, Steelers fan here. I missed yesterday's live, but Steelers really going to give Bears Claypool for a second round. Claypool got a total of 18 catches from him while he was there, right? Bears won without him. They did. But he's going to a top offensive coordinator. All they need him for is a couple of big catches out through the season. When Tyreek Hill is double covered and they double covering Jalen Water at the same time, can Claypool make a jump ball catch against a smaller corner? That's all they need him for. And they might change his position. They might put some weight on him, and like they did Jawan Johnson in New Orleans, put some weight on him and switch his position. And tell him, listen, I need you to be focused. If you don't, man, we're going to cut you. right? Because this is his last chance, and he knows that. So if they can't get nothing out of him, this is going to be his last chance. Another man's trash is another man's treasure. Nifty says, we little got JT and Cup coming back in different leagues. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, guys, I also want to talk about Jonathan Taylor before I get to any more of the comments. I'm going to address all the comments. So, guys, don't go anywhere. I'll get to everybody comment. Now, I will answer the super chats first and also get to the members' questions first. But I want to break down Jonathan Taylor for about two minutes. So let me give me something to drink. Okay. So, guys, Jonathan Taylor, he showed running backs what they need to do in order to get their money. You have to fake an injury, or if you got a little bit of an injury, make it more than what it really is, and hold out for the first 4 or 5 games. Now, listen, Emmitt Smith done the same thing to the Dallas Cowboys in the 90s, and he got his deal. Now, listen, the coach are like, listen, we got a chance to win this division. That's why they going ahead and signing Jonathan Taylor. If they thought they had to maybe tank this year and AR wasn't going to be ready, then they wouldn't have done it. They was like, why are we going to pay a running back and we not ready to win? But guess what? AR is ready to win. So they was like, you know what? We need to go ahead and pay the guy, especially with AR out there. If we can mix a good running back in with AR, we can win. So that's why they went on to pay Jonathan Taylor. And Jonathan Taylor, congratulations. Saquon, if you'd have held out, you know what they would have paid you right now? They would have paid you the same thing. That's why this is very unfair. And people sit around the dog. Saquon, you wrong. Saquon, he posed to held out until about week 4. And look what he would have got if Daniel Jones would have came out and played like he's played in the first 4 games. They would have paid Saquon $30 million guaranteed. He would have got more money than Jonathan Taylor. So now running backs, what you got to do is say, okay, well, let me see you with your value. I'm going to hold out to week 4 and see what you're going to do. I'm going to see what you're going to hold out. I'm going to say my back is hurting and I'm going to hold out. That's the name of the game now. So that's what I believe has happened with Jonathan Taylor. Congratulations, Jonathan Taylor. And Samuel says, St. Brown not playing. Should I start Wan'Dale Robinson, Rashee Rice, or George Pickens? I'm going to go with George Pickens. I'm going to go with George Pickens over Wan'Dale Robinson. It's not going to be Rashee Rice, but I'm going to say George Pickens over Wan'Dale Robinson. Mason says start JT or Mostert. Bro, I would say start JT, but you got to be wary of it, right? Now, Mostert, you already know what he's been giving you. So if you want to give JT one more week, that's fine. But if you start JT, just know what you're doing. He's volatile because he's haven't played a lot. So he's not going to get 100% of the snaps. He might get 60% of the snaps. He might get a goal line touchdown. So just be wary of that. If you're willing to accept that, then play Jonathan Taylor. If you want a running back that's going to be getting all his snap percentage, because you know most of them don't get all the snaps, but he gets what he's supposed to get. So you just got to be wary of those two things. Rex, he says, should I play Zay Flowers in a good matchup or Jacoby Myers? It seems like Devontae Adams might not be playing. Okay, I'm going with Zay Flowers. I'm playing Zay Flowers over Jacoby. Justin, he says, full PPR, JT or D-Hop. Thanks, bro. Again, if you play JT, you got to know he's not getting all the snaps. To me, if I could, I would wait one more week if I could. That's just me. So I would say play D-Hop over JT just because of the safe floor. JT could play half of the snaps, right? Because it's his first. They're not gonna run him in the ground his first week. They don't want him to pull a hamstring or anything. So I would say D-Hop. Jonathan Taylor, he said, yes, sir. I hope that's Jonathan Taylor. Appreciate you being here, bro. Aladdin, he says, what up, bro? Gibbs or Jonathan Taylor? If Amon-Ra doesn't play, if Gibbs, which Amon-Ra's not going to play, but if Gibbs is active, I'm playing Gibbs. I would say wait on Jonathan Taylor. But listen, be ready. If y'all do not want to miss points from Jonathan Taylor, you play him. But don't get mad if he don't boom. It's not about what's the matchup's going to be, how many points he's going to score. Nobody knows, right? Because we don't know how they're going to use him, right? But you know next next week after that, you're going to use it. Like, I'm playing Cooper Kupp, and whatever happens, I'm fine with playing Cooper Kupp. If he don't get all the snaps, I'm okay with that. But I'm not going to play because I need him to score a bunch of points. Don't play Jonathan Taylor because you need him to score a bunch of points. Play Jonathan Taylor because you don't want to miss his points, his opportunity. So Gibbs, to me, with Amon-Ra being out, this is a breakout game for him. I like Gibbs this week. Jonathan Taylor said, what's good? What's good? What's good, bro? Buff Panda, what's up, bro? He says Christian Watson or Nico Collins. I got to go Nico Collins. I can't fade Nico Collins. I love Christian Watson. Both of these guys are stars. I think you need to get both of these guys into your lineup. But I'm definitely going with Nico out of those two. But I'm not saving Christian Watson in none of my leagues. A-Game Grizzo, he said, would you drop P. Ryan for Ronnie Rivers or CEH? I might do it for CEH, or I would do it for Ronnie Rivers. I'm just not high on P. Ryan. He just hasn't showed me enough. This could be his game with Javonte possibly being out, but I haven't seen enough. D-Lion says, oh, yeah, I forgot. TD, what's popping? What's popping, bro? What's popping? Kevin says, TD, what's good, bro? Is Gainwell a stash, or did Swift make him droppable? I think he's a stash. I think Gainwell's still going to score touchdowns here and there, right? I still believe that Gainwell's going to score touchdowns here and there. D-Lion says, Claypool jumped for the ball rolling on the ground. Clown. Him and Chosen going to be fighting for wide receiver 5 spots. Something close like that, bro. Something close like that. I agree. Terrell says, smoking on that DJ Moore this weekend. Go God's weekend, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a great play, bro. You played DJ Moore. And Terrell says, smoking on that DJ Moore. Okay, yeah, we ought to see that. Okay. Good weekend. Okay, he says good weekend. I got you. Nifty says, do I drop Ford, Spears, or Warren? Need to clear up a spot for JT. I think it got to be Spears. I think it has to be Spears, bro. Jalen Warren is a top backup, and he's getting points. Now, as Derrick Henry goes down, you know what Spears is going to be. That's so you got to be okay with that. Now, me telling you to drop Spears, if you're not okay with Derrick Henry going down and you drop him, then you don't do it. But I don't think you can drop Ford and Warren when they getting opportunities. They get opportunities to score every game. That's the only reason why I'm telling you to go to Spears. Where Spears is playing, but he ain't getting the work that Ford and Warren is getting. So to me, I would drop Spears because he's the one that's getting the less opportunities. But he's a premium handcuff. So all those guys are good handcuffs. Ford is not premium. He's not going to get 100% of the carries. Maybe if Kareem Hunt goes down in the middle of the game, but they're going to always have a backup running back for Ford. Warren is never going to get 100% of the carries. He might get 60 with Najee, but he's not going to get 100%. But he's getting opportunities. So that's the thing, bro. I would say Spears. Okay, let me see here. Let me see. Did I get to this? Aladdin. Hold on. Let me go up. Let me see where I was at. Okay, yeah. So I sold Samuel to start, George Pickens. And I said I would do JT if I'm good with going down with the ship, knowing that he's gonna get a limited snap care. Just want to make sure I'm going to where I was at. And I told you to play Zay Flowers. Buff Panda. Yep. I would play Nico. And he said, would he drop? Okay. Yeah, Gainwell is definitely a stash, bro. I'm definitely stashing Gainwell. I'm not dropping. He's going to get opportunities to score touchdowns. And Derek says, I need one running back and one in the flex. Alexander Madison, Gus Edwards, Jordan Addison. Who is that? M. Williams. Because that can't be Mike Williams. Also, who do you like out of Lawrence and Dobbs? I like Lawrence over Dobbs because that's your premium quarterback. That's the guy that you drafted. So I'm going with Lawrence, unless you're done with Lawrence. If you just completely done with him and you need to see a boom game, then that's fine. You can go with Dobbs. But don't try to get cute and try to get who gonna score the most. If you try to look for who gonna score the most, you got to go with Lawrence. And you need one running back and one in the flex. So you need two guys. I would say you got to play. I'm not big on Alexander Madison, man. Man, I'm going with Gus Edwards, bro, and that's edgy. I'm not Alexander Madison. The Kansas City Chiefs defense is good. That's a good defense. So I'm going with Gus Edwards because the Steelers hasn't been really good stopping the run this year. They got a lot of missed tackles. So I'm going with Gus Edwards to get a fall-in touchdown. And as far as your flex, I think you got to go with Jordan because that looks like Mike Williams. I don't know who his M. Williams is. So you got to play Jordan Addison. But what I would say, just do Alexander Madison and Gus Edwards. I would play both of those guys, one in the flex and one for the running back. Let me see here. All right. And let me see. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start storing these. If you are a member, I'm gonna start storing your questions to make sure I get to it. Let me see. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, Derek Deutsch. And I got JT. Okay. Nifty says, copy. I got one waiver, number one waiver, so I can pick up him if he booms. Thank you. There you go. That's how you break that down. That's how you break that down. I love that. That's great strategy right there, bro. That's why you know who to drop. Yep. And Terrell says, what do you think? What do you think JT does to Richardson value? I feel this is a good thing. I think it's a good thing too. I think it keeps him more healthy, and I think AR is still going to be booming. I think both of them still has really good value. Yes, sir. I think both of them still going to have really good value. Let me see. JT or Gus Edwards? Again, I'm going to tell y'all what I've been telling you. JT is on a limited snap base. So Gus Edwards going to get his full role. But listen, if I tell you to play Gus Edwards, as long as Gus Edwards going to give you at least 10 points, I agree with that. But JT could give you one touchdown for a 60-yard run, right? So you got to be willing to deal with that. That's the key to that. You got to be willing to deal with that big play. But he's not going to get that many snaps. So I want a guy who's going to be getting all that snaps, all his usual snaps. And Gus Edwards is going to be doing that. So I'm going to say Gus because JT is going to limit the snap basis. Me personally, I'm playing Cooper Kupp. So I just want to tell you, Cooper Kupp is like JT this week. I'm playing Cooper Kupp because I'm willing to go down with the ship. No matter what he does, if he has a bad game, I'm okay with that. I'm not going to worry about and chase the points because another guy, I started to start Cooper Kupp over him, and another guy booms. Now, I'm looking for the best play. I'm probably going to go with the guy who's going to get all the snaps. So that would probably be Gus Edwards. Neil says, Calvin Austin, bro. I'm playing him. I agree. I'm playing Calvin Austin this week. Yes, sir. I'm playing Calvin Austin because I got a couple guys like DK Metcalf on the bye. And Ian Taylor said, what's up, bro? Smash that like button, fellas. Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's get the likes up. Let me see how many likes we got right now. Let's see how many likes we got. Let's see how many likes we got. We got 12 likes with 30 people in here, guys. You got to get the likes up. I'm going to calm down on the questions until we get the likes up. We got 12 likes and 28 people in here. Demo. I hope I did that name correctly, bro. I don't want to murder your name. Glad to see you here, bro. He says, hey, bro, I'm 4-0 in a 12-man league and just got offered Derrick Henry. So, bro, most of the time when I do trade questions, and Cook Jerome, do I need? Okay, well, this is fine. This is fine. I just got offered Derrick Henry, D-Hop, Cup, Montgomery for A.J. Brown. You got offered D-Hop, Cup, Montgomery for A.J. Brown. Hollywood Brown, Dalvin Cook, and Jerome Ford need the running back depth, really. Okay, so you just got offered Derrick Henry for D-Hop, Cup, and Montgomery. You got offered Derrick Henry, D-Hop, Cup, Montgomery for A.J. Brown. So you're going to be getting Derrick Henry and D-Hop and Cup. Hollywood Brown, Dalvin Cook, and Jerome Ford need the running back depth. And you giving up A.J. Brown, Hollywood Brown, Dalvin Cook, Jerome Ford. Yes, I would do that. Your only good player that you're giving up is A.J. Brown. And you're going to get Derrick Henry and D-Hop and Cup and Montgomery. And you giving up Dalvin Cook, Jerome Ford, Hollywood Brown? Yes, I would do that trade. That's a good trade, bro. Jonathan Taylor said, just sub. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Let's see how many likes we got. We got 19. Yes, sir. Let's go. Terrell says, smoking on that DJ. Yes, we already went through that. Yep. Appreciate it, bro. Good job. Nifty says, do I drop Ford, Spears, or Warren? Need to clip his spot. I think we already did that question. Ian Taylor says, is Berrios legit cutting edge pickup? Led Dolphins in reception last week with Craig Crowell. It meant just a deep stash, but no, I wouldn't worry about that. I wouldn't waste my bench space with him. I mean, he's a solid player, but I wouldn't do it. Jalen Water is healthy. If Jalen Water was out, I would tell you maybe to pick up Berrios. But Jalen Water is healthy, and Tyreek is going to be getting targets. So, and then you got Claypool. Not saying he's going to take Claypool's going to take his snaps, but I wouldn't worry about that. I just think that's too deep. Now, in Dynasty, yes, I would pick him up in Dynasty. Anthony, what's up, bro? He says, Jonathan Taylor, purple drink on herb, bro. Okay. I like that. He said, purple drink or herb. Jonathan Taylor, purple drink or herb. I don't know what Jonathan Taylor, if it's purple drink or herb. I'm pretty sure you're talking about that scissor, sipping on that scissor, and then you're talking about herb. I'm gonna say herb, whatever that means. Neil says Henry might get traded. Keep Spears. I agree with that, but he got to make a move. He got JT, so he's going to be able to pick up. If Derrick Henry gets traded, he can pick up Spears with the #1 waiver priority. So that was a great move. But I understand what you're saying, Neil. Great assessment too. Kyle says deep league 16 team PPR. Should I flex Marvin Mims, Josh Downs, or Westbrook and Keenum? I'm going with Westbrook and Keenum. He got touchdown upside and he's going to get some catches. The only reason why I'm going to play Westbrook over Josh Downs and Marvin Mims got that boom, but he's only getting like 3 targets a game. That's not enough targets for me to be safe. I know you're in a deep league, but you can get more safer than that. Josh Downs is getting a lot of targets underneath. So it's 4 PPR, so that's a good play, but he don't have any touchdown upside. That's Michael Pittman, that's AR, that's Jonathan Taylor position. So Westbrook and Keenum is going to be getting about 5 or 6 targets, maybe more with Treylon out, and he got some touchdown upside. So I would say Westbrook and Keenum. Neil says drop Warren. I wouldn't drop Warren. If anything happens to Najee get an injury or anything, maybe they trade Najee. You never know what's going to happen, right? But I get what you're saying, man. I respect that. Damon says, what's a good D to stream? The Packers, the Green Bay Packers. I'm streaming them like it ain't nothing. Robert, he said, what's good, TD? Pick 2, Gus Edwards, Rashad Stevenson, with Mondre Stevenson, Jonathan Taylor, Miles Sanders. I'm going Gus Edwards and Jonathan Taylor. Now, listen, Jonathan Taylor, we don't know. He hasn't played in a long time, so I'm a little weary. Ramondre Stevenson hasn't played good enough for me to say Gus Edwards and Ramondre. I'm definitely not saying Miles Sanders, but just be real. Excuse me. Let's be ready to accept Jonathan Taylor not getting all the snaps, but I think he has touchdown upside. I think he has touchdown upside. So I'm showing Gus Ellis and Jonathan Taylor. Kazi says, my bad, Drake London is an option as well. I'll probably go with Drake London. Yep, I'll probably go with Drake London. Jonathan Taylor said, just sub. Yes, sir. Aladdin says, need to drop one for JT, Hunt, Spears, Bigsby, and McKinnon. Need to drop one. I would say McKinnon. Drop McKinnon. Big D, David, what's going on, bro? Pause. James Cook or Jonathan Taylor? I'm going with James Cook. I think that's a little too much. I need to see Jonathan Taylor. Now, listen, next week is going to be Jonathan Taylor, but let's watch before you sit a guy like James Cook. Terrell said, do you think I should stash Rico Dowdle if I have Pollard? Yes, if you can. If you have room on your team, I would stash him. Yep. Derek says, my bad, bro. It was Michael Wilson, not Mike Williams. Okay, bro, you're going to have to put that question back in there because I can't go up. I'll lose my spot. So you have to go put that question back in the comment section. And also, guys, I want everybody to spam the chat and let me know, if you had Jonathan Taylor on your team, would you play him the first week that he's coming back? And he hasn't played since what? Weeks 8 or 9 of last year? So tell me right now, guys, I want everybody to spam the chat and let me know. Would you play Jonathan Taylor? Say, put a yes or no. Would you play Jonathan Taylor if you had him this week and he hasn't played in a long time? Yes or no? Spam the chat. But yeah, bro, put that question back in there, the whole question with Michael Wilson. Leon, he says, my guy wanted breach for JT. I talked him into Olave for JT. I lost Chubb. Okay. He says, my guy wanted breach for JT. Okay. And you talked him into Olave. So you kept breach and you gave so my guy wanted breach. So you got JT for JT. So you lost JT, but you got Olave. It just depends on what your team. I'm not big on Olave, but I want to be fair to your team. So hopefully Olave does solid for you and you need wide receivers. But I definitely wouldn't have gave up breach. So that's a good job. But Olave, I don't know, man. I don't know. I might would have kept JT and breach. But you said you needed wide receiver. Okay, wait a minute. I talked him into Olave. Wait a minute. My guy wanted breach for JT. So you had breach. And he's giving you Jonathan Taylor. But, okay, he gave you Jonathan Taylor for Olave. Okay, good job. I just want to make sure what that was. That was a little confusion. So you did get Jonathan Taylor. Yes, good job, bro. Good job. Lucas, what's going on, bro? He says, who do I start, breach or JT? I'm starting breach. You can't sit breach. Now, listen, you need to get Jonathan Taylor in your lineup next week. You can play him this week, but you got to lower your expectations. But you definitely start breach. Breach is actually my running back of the week. He's one of my stars of the week. I love breach. He's playing against Denver Broncos. Anthony said, yeah, but he got to drop 3 other players. Okay, put that question back in there because it's been a while since I read it. So put that back in there, bro. Let me know. Isaac says, yo, TD, what's good, bro? Yep, second take salutes to you too, bro. Back to you, bro. Yes, sir. Both. Okay, he's saying he was playing both. And Rodney Santana, what's good, bro? He said, would you trade Diggs and Lockett for Connor, Hawkinson, and CD? Would you trade Diggs and Lockett for Connor, Hawkinson, and CD? No. I wouldn't trade Diggs and Lockett for Connor, Hawkinson, and CD. I wouldn't do it. I keep Diggs and Lockett. Yep. Second take says, everyone sub and like. This is cutting edge content. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. George, what's going on, bro? Glad to see you here. He says, I have Keenan Allen and Jerry Jeudy as my wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2 after Mike Williams went down. Okay, Keenan Allen and Jerry Jeudy. My running backs are JT, Moss, Mostert, ETN. So usually, bro, I don't do these questions unless somebody signed up as a member. least the dollar tier, which is the rookie crew. But I'm gonna get this question for right now. He said my running backs are JT Moss, Mostert, ETN, and Gus Edwards. Who would you package Judy with to upgrade at wide receiver? Yeah, that's a long question, man. I'm gonna have to give you a quick answer. He said my running backs are JT Moss, Mostert, ETN, and Gus Edwards. Who would you package with Judy with to upgrade at wide receiver 2? Maybe look, I would say JT. I would say JT because you got Gus Edwards. And the reason why I say JT because you could get something nice for him right now. So if you package JT and Judy, you probably could get like a Stephon Diggs or somebody, or Christian Watson in another piece. So I would say JT and go get exactly what you want. Now, if you want like a lower tier sleeper type of guy, then I would say maybe you can do ETN, but you still can get something good with ETN too. You could get something really, really good. So I would say Mostert. You could get a good wide receiver 2 with Mostert. But it depends on what type of level you're looking for. If you want the best level, maybe a wide receiver 1, you could do JT and get you Jalen Waddle or something like that. Or even more. I don't know. It just depends on your league, man. Second take says, what is an outlook on Cam Akers? Stash. He's going to have an opportunity. You want to make sure you have him when his opportunity comes up. He's a great stash. Isaac says, pick up Marshall, drop Kelly. I feel like Kelly would be better over the long haul. Over Terrence Marshall, probably, maybe. I don't know if they even keeps him when Austin Eckler leaves. They might just let him go and hit free agent too. I just didn't like the way they used him. But I get what you're saying. He's the running back. So you want to stash as many as running backs as you can. I just said, I picked up Murray to back up Cookie. Yes, which is James Cook. Yes, I mean, that's fine. I would probably say Murray got the best value right now. But Terrence Marshall's getting a lot of opportunities, a lot of targets. But I like Murray as a backup because I do believe they will use Murray a little bit more if anything happened to Cook. Lucas says, at George, package Judy and Mostert and roll with Justin Jefferson rest of the season. Oh no, JT and ETN. Yes, you could do that, but it depends on what you're gonna get. I don't want you to trade Judy and Mostert for Cortland Sutton. Don't get no Cortland Sutton. That's why I said it matters who you get. If you can do Judy and Mostert and get something nice, yeah, that's definitely what you do. Because those guys don't really matter as much. Isaac says, hit them likes. Yes, sir. Hit the thumbs up button. Get them thumbs up, guys. Yes, sir. He says, sit JT. Okay. Sit JT. I agree with that. I probably would sit JT. I'm not going to work. I'm not going to try to put him out there and hope that he boom because it's just too early. He hasn't played in a long time. Isaac says, no. Yep, I agree. Lucas says, JT going to make us regret if we bench him. You possibly could be right. I'm not going to act like, listen, it's 50-50. It just depends on what you like doing. But if you play him, I'm not going to sit here and tell you to play him. And then I'm not telling you something because I don't want to be rebutted. But I understand what's going on here. That's a setup question. How you going to play a running back that ain't played in 12, 13 weeks, maybe even longer than that, right? And then he go out there and give you 8 points, and he like, man, he let me down. I'm like, I don't want to hear that. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that right now. If you come onto my channel and you talking about Jonathan Taylor let you down, I'm gonna know that question. I'm like, bro, why did you play him then? You know he ain't played in a long time, so you're not gonna put me in a corner and make me tell you to play Jonathan Taylor just because of his name, and this guy ain't played in almost a year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just. You got to now play him if you're ready to go down with the ship. I'm playing Cooper Kupp. I don't care how many weeks he's missed. I don't care what his outcome. I don't care if Cooper Kupp get one target. I'm still good with playing him. I'm not going to regret it. So you got to be doing that with Jonathan Taylor. It's the way your mentality is. This is not to guess how many big plays that Jonathan Taylor is going to have. But I love what Luke is saying. If you go out there and you bench him and he boom, are you going to regret that you did that? If you're going to regret it, then you need to go ahead and play him. So that's a great, I love that statement, Lucas. Love that statement. Big D, pause. Says, I would think he get a goalie work. Yes, I would think that he would get goalie work too. I agree with that. I do agree with that 100%. Kazi said he is worth a flex. Okay. I believe that it just depends on your team or if you're ready to go down with the ship. Because if you bench it like Mostert and you play JT and Mostert goes off for 2 touchdowns or 1 touchdown with a long play, you're going to be mad at yourself. Most people will be. Slitty says, yes, flex. What's going on, bro? Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Samuel says, hell yeah, I would play JT. I got you. I respect that. David says goal line. I believe he will get goal line opportunities too. Yes, sir. Secretary said, yeah, it depends on your options, though. It does depend on your options. I agree. Those are some great comments, guys. I agree with all of those. Because it can go either way. It just depends on your appetite. Secretary says, also depends on when you drafted him. Yes, it does. It does. It depends on when you drafted him, but also he's JT, right? And you've been holding off. To me, I think it's more. I think it depends more on if you okay with he boom or not. I think that's the main decision. Are you okay if he boom, or are you okay if he does you? A Game says, yeah, if I need him. Exactly. I understand that. And Brian says Stevenson or Taylor this week. Again, we didn't went through that. I'll tell you again. It's all about if you okay with going down with the ship with Taylor. If you play him and he only give you 5 points, are you okay with that? If you're not, then play Stevenson. Now, if you bench him and he goes off, are you okay with that? That you got to go down. You got to get your mentality. What are you okay with? Stevenson, the certain players, I'm telling you, you got to play. Like Stevenson is a start. He ain't a must start, but he is a start. He is the starting running back of the Patriots. So I don't care what he looks like right now. He's starting. He's getting a lot of opportunities. So you just got to go. You got to be fine with whatever happens with Taylor. That's the main thing. The safe play is Stevenson. Stark City, what's going on, bro? He says, no, I haven't, but also have Pollard and Kamara this week with Eckler back next week. Okay, no, I have him. Okay, so he said, no, he's not playing him because he got Kamara and Pollard. And I understand that. Those are upper echelon guys. Kevin, he said, is Jamal Williams worth an IR stash? Not really. Not Kendre Miller's there and Taysom Hill? Not really. You can do it. He might have a few opportunities when he come back to help spell Kamara, but to me, it's other players out there. It just depends on your team and your league. Savi Edits. I hope I'm not killing the name. Appreciate you being here. Trade for JT and Adam Thielen. I think you can get something better than Adam Thielen. I love JT. I still think you can get something a little better than that. But if you okay with that, man, if you got good wide receivers, if you loaded at wide receiver and CD like your wide receiver 3, wide receiver 2, I understand that move because Adam Thielen is going to be fine, but he's older. He could go down, but he's getting a lot of targets. And JT, it looked like he's going to be getting ramped up. But if he get a hamstring injury, it can slow you down. You got to make sure you can handle that. If something happened to JT where he might have to miss a few weeks or he don't get started going as quick, are you okay getting CD off your team? Because don't be mad if CD boom right after you trade him and JT is going through a little bit of a struggle. That's what you got to be okay with if you make that move. Guys, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is Cutting Edge Content. Let me see how many likes we got. We got 29 likes. Yes, sir. Blaine, what's going on, Blaine? Glad to see you here, bro. He says Dobbs or Ayuk. I'm going Ayuk. Now, listen, I love Dobbs. I think Dobbs is a start. I think you need to try to start both of these guys. Ayuk got a tough matchup per se, right? Because it's the Cowboys. But Dobbs got a great matchup, and I want to play Dobbs. So I'm telling you, you should play Dobbs and Ayuk. You need to get both of those guys in your lineup. George says, and Lucas, great answer. Let me see. What did Lucas say? Right. But George, here we talk about we don't play regrets. That's why a lot of fantasy people are like, they be struggling and feeling bad. We don't play regret football. Like I told people earlier yesterday about Justin Fields and DJ Moore. If you played them, listen, if DJ Moore would have gave you 5 points, do not be upset at that. Don't reach for no points. Don't be upset because of the outcome, right? That's kids. That's kids. You, as a grown-up fantasy football player, you make a decision and you go down with that ship. So if you make a decision to play Jonathan Taylor, if he don't hit for you, don't come back talking about something he didn't do this and he didn't do that. Because that's to me, that's lame. That's lame. You got to make a decision. You know what Jonathan Taylor is. You got to make that decision, right? That's just part of making a play when you play in fantasy football. That's just part of it. But I love what you right, George. You're right, George. That was a great answer that Lucas said. Isaac says, I got Jamal too. He's staying in on my R until he's active. Then I have to decide. Right. Bijan. He says, hey, I'm 1-3, 10 team PPR. Okay. Should I trade Eckler, Ford, and Khalil Herbert for James Cook, JT, Zay Flowers, and Derrick Henry? Yes, I would do that. You're getting Zay Flowers and Derrick Henry and JT and James Cook? Yes, I would do that. Mason says, I am excited for J2, but snap count and tough Titans run D has me hesitant. Right. Well, look, we all got different answers. I don't think nobody is wrong. It's all on how you feel. Guys, everything that I say, I do got some stars and sits and certain guys that I like. That's what makes my channel have its own niche. But I didn't pay your entry fees for your league. That's your team. So you have to be willing to go down with the ship. Right? I'm not going to tell you to play a guy and then the other guy hit and then you feel some type of way, because that's not what you want to do. But if you go down, if you pick a guy and he don't hit for you, you like, okay, that's fine. That's just my play. I made him, it wasn't the right play. I'm fine with that because that's the guy that I wanted on my team. That's all. The power is yours. You got to make the decision. I can give you advice all you want to. It's just like a doctor. A doctor can't force you to have surgery, because if you go in that surgery and something happened where you can't move no more, you paralyzed, you got to be okay with saying, okay, you know what? I told them to do the surgery on my back and it messed up and I can't walk no more. I'm okay with that. That's what I wanted to. That's why I wanted to happen. I'm okay with that. I signed the waiver. That's what fantasy football is. You need to sign those waivers and be okay with whatever happens. That way you can't come out, hey, okay, TD, I'm going to play this. If I'm wrong, I'm coming at you. If TD, I play this, I'm coming at you. You looking to come at me just because you picking a guy that you want to go down with the ship. Now, there are some takes that I need to take full accountability for because they're just real obvious and they can really kill your lineup. But when it comes to JT being out for years, well, I wouldn't say years, but being out almost a year, that's got to be on you, because he could come out and boom. Like I said, I'm playing Cooper Kupp, and I don't care what happens. So I don't want to push that type of value on y'all. Second take says running back Aaron Jones hamstring did not immediately go outside for the start of practice. Okay, thanks for telling me, bruh. So guys, that might take me off of Aaron Jones. He did not immediately go outside for the start of practice. Instead, stayed in the Houston Center to stretch as the media viewing period is ended. He practiced on a limited basis. Okay, yeah, that says something. Maybe A.J. Dillon still could be a long shot play. I'm not telling you to play A.J. Dillon, but maybe he's still going to get some work while Aaron Jones is going through that hamstring injury. That worries me with him. Second take says, with wide receiver T. Higgins questionable with a cracked rib, the Bengals elevated wide receiver Kwame Lassiter the second from practice squad to the active roster for tomorrow. Okay. I don't think he's going to do anything, but that's good knowledge to know because, he's going to get some opportunities. I'm not playing him. Isaac said you can play all the right guys and still lose. Come on, Isaac. Come on, Isaac. Preach. Yes, sir. You are right, 100%, Isaac. Yes, sir. You are right. You can make the right decision, and you can't control what your guys do or who you playing. Come on, Isaac. You right, bro. That need to be my slogan, because people get so upset about it. Get so upset about when they chasing the points, and you can't go and play say Khalif Raymond go for 50 points, but then Calvin Ridley go for 8, and you play Calvin Ridley over Khalif Raymond. You can't be mad at yourself. You played the best guy that you drafted. So now if you want to play Khalif Raymond and then Khalif Raymond give you 3, and then Calvin Ridley go off for 40 and you bench Calvin Ridley, you got to be okay with that too. That's how that's the name of the game when it comes to fantasy. Colbin Hood, what's good, bro? Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. He says, should I play Tutu Atwell another week or sit with Cup back? My other wide receivers are Christian Watson and Devontae Adams. He said, should I play Tutu Atwell another week or sit with Cup back? I'm playing Christian Watson and Devontae Adams no matter what. You can play Tutu. I'm playing Tutu in a couple leagues. In a couple leagues, I'm sitting them because I got some other guys that I want to get out there. But to me, Tutu's still a play. You can play the guys and see what happened, right? If Tutu don't get number like 5 targets or 4 targets, then Cooper Kupp's gonna hurt Tutu. You don't have to play Tutu next week. But that's the decision you got to make. I'm not gonna sit Tutu and Tutu still get a deep bomb, and I sit him and Kupp only had 10 points, right? I'm still gonna play my guys if he's the best play that I got. Cadillac, he says, would you trade Hill for Barkley and Puka? Tyreek Hill, no. I'm not trading on Tyreek Hill. I just think that's crazy. Maybe I'm biased, but I'm not trading Tyreek Hill. Isaac says, I got Watson and Reed with a headache. What a headache. Watson got to be right soon. Bro, I'm playing Watson over Reed all day, but I get it. Reed ain't good bad, especially when Watson is out. But if Watson's out there, bro, and they ain't saying no setback with a hamstring, I'm playing Watson. You got to play him. If you can't play him now, you're not going to be able to play him unless another injury pops up, right? That's how I feel about that. But I understand what Reed is. Reed ain't no top level. He's a really good slot wide receiver. Mike Shamhart, he says, my God, what you think of Saquon Barkley or Miles Sanders this Sunday? And let's go 49ers. Whoa. I'm going with Saquon Barkley if he's healthy over Miles Sanders this Sunday. I'm going with Saquon Barkley over Miles Sanders if he's healthy this Sunday. Hopefully my Cowboys can play good, man. We got to stop CMC. That's all I want to see. I'm not worried about the score. I just want to see that we can stop a stud when we need to. Because if CMC goes for 130 yards with 2 TDs, I don't want to hear nothing about the Cowboys no more. I'm a Cowboy fan. I don't want to hear them talk about, we good. No, you got to stop CMC. Make Brandon Ayuk beat you. Make Debo beat you. Make George Kittle beat you. Don't let CMC beat you. I said what I said. Don't let CMC beat you. Sammy says, I dropped Tutu for Wan'Dale Robinson. Good move. I love that you picked up Wan'Dale Robinson, but I think it's a solid move. But I think I get it. I don't got nothing bad to say about that because Wan'Dale Robinson is picking up in this team and he's getting a lot of targets. I just think Tutu got a bigger ceiling. I think you can miss that ceiling a couple weeks. I don't know if Wan'Dale Robinson at this point in time has the ceiling. Daniel Jones needs to be picking up, and I like that you got something low on him. But I would have tried to trade Tutu. I would have tried to trade him for something like even a backup running back, just something that could maybe have a high ceiling. I wouldn't have put Tutu on waivers. I think he's too good of a player. He's played too good to put on waivers. But I get it. I don't think you lost value. I think Wan'Dale Robinson's a perfect pickup guy for dropping a guy like Tutu. I think Wan'Dale is going to be a target haul. Wan'Dale is going to be a target haul. Kevin says, as much as I want to start JT this week, he shouldn't be started because of things that TD mentioned. Yes. Plus, the matchup is garbage. Titans have a really stout run defense. I agree, bro. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to sit there and say people are crazy for starting them because that's cutting edge. Sometimes you got to go and make that move and go down with the ship that you want to. Guys, we all are right. That's how life is, right? Say if you go into a store, it might be 3 ways to get to the store. One person might take a way to the store and then have a wreck. Or you're going to sit there and say, you should have took the other way. No, man, that's how life goes, man. They took that way. That's fine. They drove safe, and it just happened that way. So you got to be good with going out with the ship. You get on I don't even want to say that. That's a little weird. I'm not going to talk about no plane. That's too much to me. But you got to be willing to go down with the ship. I talk the ship stuff. I'm not talking about no planes. Cadillac says JT just signed an extension though. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep, he signed what 24. What was that deal? Let me tell y'all what that deal was again. 3-year, $42 million, $26 million guaranteed. Yep, 26. And he showed running back, this is what you got to do. You got to hold out the week 4. You got to hold out. That's what Emmitt Smith did years ago. Second takes his Colorado game later. Come on, buddy. Tell me about it. Ain't that something where I haven't watched football. I haven't been into college football like that since before the COVID, which was like 2018. And my father was still living. Me and my father used to wake up on Saturday mornings and we used to, we watching college football all day. We betting on games, not against each other, but like, with bookies and trying to make money. It was fun. And then the COVID came and then college football got terrible. It just wasn't the same anymore. And I wasn't watching it. Then Deion came out there and I still was like, it's going to be all right. Yeah, we'll see what Deion. And something told me, man, wake up, man, just watch Deion and see what they do on the first drive. And I've been struck. I've been mesmerized since they played. Every game they play, I want to watch it. I pay for that. I just want to see what they're doing, man. And Shadir Sanders, that's big time content right there. So I agree, bro. I can't wait to 6:30. Second take says exactly. Ball is in your court to start and sit the guy. It is, but I'm giving you advice. Hopefully, my advice helps you win fantasy football championships. Let me see how many likes we got, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Yup. 35 likes. I like that, guys. Good. Great job. Ed Tate says, when do you think Keaton Mitchell will boom? I don't know. If Gus Edwards has a good game, he might not boom. Now, if Gus Edwards struggle, maybe they finesse. But you got Justice Hill. I think Keaton Mitchell got to beat up Justin Hill first. So I'm just thinking Keaton Mitchell is just a dynasty stash or a deep stash, and if you got like a lot of bench spots. That's all I can say about Keaton Mitchell. I know he's explosive. I know he can run, but I just don't know what type of opportunities he's going to get because Gus Edwards been looking pretty good. Mike said, whoa, I said what I said. Whoa, this is cutting edge content. Thank you, Mike. Make sure you hit the like button, guys, and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Yes, sir. Tequila. I'm not calling you Taylor, but I'm just saying that's when I see tequila, I see tequila. Tequila says, my dude, the Kamara trade won me the trip last year. I seriously appreciate you so much, my guy. Curly Roof last year. Okay. Should I trade Pittman? Okay, I want to know what that trade. What did I say, bro? Tell me what I said. I'll get very, very interested. Not because I hit, even when I'm wrong. I like for y'all to tell me, in a respectful way, same way, good or bad. If you tell me in a respect, say, TD, you told me to do this last year, it didn't work out, bro. But I'm just letting you know. Not that I'm mad at anything, but I just want to because that helps me reflect, so I don't make the same mistakes, right? So who did I tell you to trade? How did I tell you to go trade Kamara? And why did I say that? What was going on at that time for you to trade for Kamara? But appreciate you, bro. He says, should I trade Pittman for Debo? No, I'm keeping Pittman. I love Pittman this year. That's a guy that I missed on. That I didn't make no videos on him in the offseason. But I love Pittman this year. I love Pittman. I really do, man. I think he's going to be a great wide receiver. Thank you. That's a video that I'm going to do. Buy low on Pittman. Thank you, bro. Buy low on Pittman. Isaac says, preach, TD. I got Cowboys D and playing them instead of picking up another D. Right. There you go. Because you ain't going to drop the essence of your team just to make a great play. But if you got room to do that and you got the bench spots and ain't nobody going to pick them up, you do that. I don't know your league. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell y'all to do consultations because I can feel the essence of your league when I'm looking at everybody's team. You telling me certain things. The guys don't trade. They do trade. And then I can give you a better assessment. I'm not telling y'all to do the consultations because, hey, I just want the money. It's just part of the YouTube algorithm. Hey, I got to mention stuff that I got off the books and, that's how you make money on YouTube. But also, I don't like just telling you, between Keenan Allen and Tyreek Hill, Tyreek Hill. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that. I don't know nothing about who you are, what your team is doing, what's the format, and I'm just telling you to play a guy. And it might be 5 points per reception. And I might tell you to play Tyreek because in most leagues he's going to hit. And I don't know nothing about your scoring format. That's why I tell y'all guys to get the consultations. Elias, what's up, bro? Long time no see. He says, what up, bro? Haven't been here in a while. You right. Guys, my memory's good. I remember my subscribers. Appreciate you, bro. And Samuel says, I think JT Moss would be a committee. Workhorse roles are dead. Hey, you probably right. JT gonna get the honey touches though, right? The honey touches. That's the green zone. I got to do a video called the honey touches. You know what? Hey guys, make sure you remind me. Put that in the comment section when I get off this live and say, TD, don't forget to do a video called the honey touches. Especially as a member. The members, y'all can recommend. I hope y'all know y'all can recommend videos. If you are a member, you can recommend videos, and I will do a video. Shoot, if you're a Phenom crew, you could do a recommended video, and I send a video out to you personally, and I won't share it with anybody if you don't want me to. That's what the Phenom crew get. Make sure you get it on. Make sure you get it now, because as I get bigger and bigger, those type of things going to cost more. Elliot says at Samuel, they wouldn't have paid the man to run a committee. They wouldn't have paid the man. He's going to be a committee, but he's not. He's going to get the goal line opportunities, and he's going to get 20 touches, right? Just like CMC. CMC ain't by himself. Debo get touches, and Elijah Mitchell get touches. But ain't nobody coming in and taking the CMC honey touches. That's what it's about. Whoever get the bag is getting the honey touches. They not going to run Jonathan Taylor. Well, listen. They might run Jonathan Taylor in the ground. Let me tell you why. Because there's only a 2-year deal. So they might run him in the ground. So actually, Elliot, you got a point. Some running backs real good ran into the ground. But smaller guys like A-Chain and CMC, they're not going to run those guys in the ground. So that's a great point. Charlene, what's going on? She says, I never look at my opponent's team. I look at my own. Pause. I'm going to pause real quick. She preaching. I don't really, now I might look. I'm not going to be disingenuous. I do look, but I don't care. I'm not going to make a play because of what he got. I'm focused on what in my house, right? I love that, Charlene. Hey, Charlene got wisdom. She got wisdom. She's been playing fantasy football for a long time. And some of the things that she say, it help. I'll be like, you know what? You're right. You're exactly right. And I don't agree with 100% of the things that she say, but I agree with most of the things. Here on Fantasy Sports, we don't do that fake agree with everything. We try to iron sharpens iron. You don't put wood because wood gets chopped by metal. You don't make it. It don't get sharp, right? Let me be able to get that out. So iron sharpens iron. Iron sharpens iron. Let me see. He says, I tried my best to pick the right play each week. If I was perfect, I won't play fantasy football. I would be in Vegas, baby. She crazy. You right, though. You're right. Dale J says, just last week, I traded away JT for Kenneth Walker. Thought I got a steal, but now I'm not sure. I still think you okay. Kenneth Walker played good, been playing good for you. He been giving you running back touches and everything. I mean, running back touchdowns. I think that was a good move. Man. You don't play hindsight. Don't play hindsight. If you was worried about JT coming back, you should have never traded him. I think you made a good move. Excuse me, I got something in my eye. I think you made a good move. Gil, what's up, bro? Glad to see you here, man. He says, do I flex JT this week? He's a stud. Play your studs, right? Yes, you do play your studs, but if you got other studs out there, you can play them. You gotta be willing to go down with the ship. So you can play JT in the flex. You can play JT in the flex. Just all I'm gonna tell you, Gil, is make sure that you don't be upset if he give you 8 points. You do not be upset. So you play the guy and let it go and release it. I'm sorry, bro. Excuse me, bro. Tequila. He says, Najee for Kamara, man. Okay. I told you to trade Najee for Kamara. You nailed it. We all make calls and mistakes, but I got to give you your flowers. That F call was legendary. It helped me immensely. Thank you, bro. What was it early in the season? Because Najee wasn't playing good. And it I guess they thought Kamara was gonna get suspended. I want to know how you got that trade because Kamara always been a good running back. Appreciate it though, bro. Tequila says Pittman a savage. Keep over Amari too. Okay. I don't know who Amari is, but Pittman is a savage. He's looking good this year. Gavin, what's up, bro? He says, which two do I start? Mixon, ETN, or Jonathan Taylor? I'm gonna say, let me see. Let me look at this real quick. ETN and Mixon. ETN and Mixon. Now listen, it's up to you. If you want to bench a guy, you can bench Mixon for Jonathan Taylor. But I would play Mixon and ETN. That's the safest play. Jonathan Taylor, you can get him out there, bro. You can play him if you want to, but you got to be ready to go down with the ship. If he give you 40 points, you celebrate it. If he give you 8 points, you celebrate it. You know that you got Jonathan Taylor, and you're going to play him. This is not no Khalif Raymond that you're picking up off waivers to make a play. This is a guy that has the name value that just got paid. So you don't worry about how many points they give you. So now Mixon is a must start. ETN is a must start. So to me, if you can't play all three of those guys and put them in the flex, I would say that you got to play ETN in full PPR. In full PPR, you got to play ETN. ETN has been having really good games. And let me see something just to make sure. Let me see something. The matchup is tough, though. But ETN catch passes. I think you should get all three of them out there. Because you got to think about going into next week. You can't be sitting none of those guys next week, bro. So, to me, Mixon and ETN and Jonathan Taylor is up to you. But if you had to sit between Mixon and ETN, I would sit Mixon. That's a great question, bro. That's a great question. That's a tough one. Elliot says, I think it was a 3-year deal, not 2. No, it was no, what I'm talking about, guaranteed money. They can get rid of after 2 years, they can cut them. So that's reading between the lines, bro. So like they give you a 6-year deal, it's probably 3 years on there where all your money is guaranteed. Where the next 2 years, they could cut you and say you making $10 million a year, they could cut you and only pay you $2 million because it ain't guaranteed. Where the first 3 years, they got to pay you the whole $10 million. So that's what I mean, bro. It is a 3-year deal, but it's only 2 years of that money is guaranteed. The third year, they can move off of them. So that's a great deal for a running back, for the running back himself, and for the team. Elliot says, anyways, now that JT, my running back room is elite, who are you benching out of these 4? A-Chain, JT, Breach, or ETN? Bro, you're going to have to make a trade. Because right now, we trying to chop heads off of starters. And that's just tough, right? I understand if we in 18 leagues and 10-team leagues, you have to make these type of decisions. But that's just really tough. And you always going to have boom on the bench when you benching out of these guys. So as in today, going forward, as Jonathan Taylor looks good, it's probably going to be ETN. That's probably who it's going to be. It's going to be, you're going to be playing JT. Now, if JT doesn't get that much snap percentage and you kind of worried about how good he looked, then it might be JT. So it's going to be between JT and ETN. Breach, we're going to find out a lot about Breach. He got a great matchup. I think Breach Hall is going to be good. A-Chain looked great. He looked like he might be the sauce. I mean, this team is very, very explosive, the Dolphins. So A-Chain looked like he got the sauce. So I think it's going to be ETN going forward. But I think we got to revisit that every week. I think you need to make a trade and upgrade something on your team. Tight end. Maybe you take one of those guys and get Travis Kelce. Maybe you take one of those guys and get a Josh Allen. Right? I think you need to upgrade. Or you need to trade to consolidate. Maybe got one guy on the bench to back up these guys in case something happened. Gil says rank from best to worst. Amari Cooper, Godwin, T. Higgins over the course of the season. Okay, that's a great question. I'm going Amari, Godwin, and T. Higgins. Amari, Godwin, T. Higgins. So you had it ranked correctly. Yes, sir. Guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. This is cutting edge content. Okay, we got a super chat in the house. We got a super chat in the house. Let me see where we at. We at Gil. Okay, we at Gil. Bo says PPR. Gerald Wilson, Kyron, or Zay Flowers need to. I'm gonna go with Gerald. I'm gonna go with Gerald Wilson and Kyron. I'm going with Gerald Wilson and Kyron. And listen, I love Zay Flowers. The Pittsburgh defense is not that good, but Kyron is the bell cow of that team. He's getting all the carries. He's getting all the work, and he catch a lot of passes. Now listen, let me look at this. The Eagles got a great run, D. I do want to tell you that. The Eagles do got a great run, D. But Kyron, with his pass catching ability, that's how I think they're going to attack. Does his pass receptions go down since Cooper Kupp goes down? Maybe, but I need to see that first. I'm not just going to go and say, you know what, Cooper Kupp out there, Kyron ain't going to get no more targets, and they're going to take away about 4 of his targets in the passing game. I think that's an educated prediction, but I'm not going to say that this week. I think you need to get Gerald Wilson out there as the number one. And listen, I hate to say it's tough for me to go out and trust Zach Wilson, but that's another video I need to do. I think it might be time for people to start keeping an eye on Zach Wilson. I think people need to start keeping an eye on Zach Wilson. He looks like he might have got over the hump. Not that he's a great quarterback, but I think he might have got over like a sporadic, crazy hump. He looked good against the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs is not top liver. They actually was a top 5 defense. And so I want to say that Gerald Wilson I think you got to play him going against the Denver Broncos, who've been giving up crazy points. And Kyron is getting, if they get down to the goal line, they're going to try to give it to Kyron. I mean, Matthew Stafford is a crazy passing guy where he will pass the ball on the goal line, but I still think you got to play Kyron over Zay Flowers. So I'm going to go with Gerald Wilson and Kyron. That's a great question, though, bro. Great question. Okay. Hey, yes, what's up, bro? He says half point PPR. He says half point PPR. Need 3. Kupp is obvious. Watson, Flowers, and Hopkins. Okay. So you involving Kupp in there. So I guess I'm looking at Watson, Flowers, and Hopkins. I'm gonna go with Flowers and Watson. I'm going to go with Flowers and Watson. Now, listen, you can trade out Hopkins for Watson because Hopkins is more safer than Watson. Hopkins got the best floor of all these guys, even probably with Kupp. Watson got he's the safest play. So if you want a good safe play, bro, Hopkins is a nice play. But, however, Watson got the best boom playing against the Las Vegas Raiders, who's been giving up a lot of points. A lot of points, 30 point, 40 point, 30 point, 40 point, 30 point, 40 point. That's the short bus. I remember guy made a comment telling me, so you sound like you should be on a short bus. Well, 30 point, 40 point. But so I'm gonna say Flowers and Watson and Kupp because Flowers Watson gives you a lot of upside. I don't know if Ryan Tannehill is gonna throw the ball to Hopkins for 2 touchdowns, but I do believe Watson can get 2 touchdowns, and I believe Flowers can get one deep touchdown, and he's gonna get targeted. You know, Rashad Bateman and Odell probably going to play, but I don't think they hyper-target him. They're going to hyper-target Flowers. So Hopkins is the safe play, man. I'm not going to sit there and cap, but I'm going to give you the boom. Watson and Flowers. Who that? He says Wilson and Kyron. And Bo says Surtain is nice for Denver though. Yeah, he's nice, but he's been giving up some points. And Gerald Wilson is like that. They got to worry about that run game. I'm still okay with playing Gerald Wilson. I'm not running from Surtain right now. That because sometimes I do tell guys to watch out for a number 1 corner, but I'm not running from him right now. Not with Gerald Wilson. Not right now. Charlene said, if I have to lose the game, that's okay. I would not drop any player if all my players are not droppable. There you go. I won't start a kicker. I'm not going to drop none of my studs. I'm going down with the ship. I love the way Charlene plays. I agree with you 100%. Guys, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. This is cutting edge content. Keep hitting the like button. I appreciate it, guys. Elliot says, it's a 12-man. It's a 12-man. I'm looking for a trade partner, but no one wants to give me a wide receiver with one of those running backs. Okay. Maybe you might have to go for 2. Go 2 for 1 and get an upper echelon guy. That's what you might have to do, Elias. Who that says Kyron gets so much work, you got to play him. I agree. That's why I told him to play him. That's why I told him to play him. R62, what's up, bro? He says Aaron Jones or Breach. You got to go Breach. Breach got the great matchup. He's my player of the week. Breach is my player of the week with that matchup. Yep, I agree. And Denver Run D is ranked dead last. I agree. R62 says, yeah, I have him in my lineup, but I just needed some confirmation. Yep, that's what we all need confirmation. Hey, bro. Who is that in your that ain't the serial killer, is it? That looks like the serial killer in your picture. Kyle, what's going on, Kyle? Lens Fitness, is that your business, bro? That's what I like to see, guys with their own business. What's going on with you, bro? He says missing Amara. He says Hall, Flowers, Pickens, JMO. I don't know who JMO is. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I be off on my acronyms. 2-2, need 3. Breach Hall, Flowers. I don't know who let me see. I'm gonna go with Breach Hall. Let me see. All right, we got another super chat in here, but I'm gonna get to that in a few seconds. Let me get through this. I'm gonna go with Breach Hall because I didn't know who JMO is. I'm gonna say Breach Hall, Flowers, and Pickens. Jameson Williams. Okay, so Breach Hall, Zay Flowers, and George Pickens. Those are my 3 guys. Okay. Both says, I started Brian Robinson, knee upside, T-Law Love. I hate Ritter. Right. Hey, that's okay that you started B-Rob. That was a nice start. You had to start him against that team. So he says, knee upside, T-Law Love. I have Ritter. And he says, knee upside. T-Law Love, I have Ritter. Bro, okay, listen. You telling me you need upside, so I'm going to get cute. When with that type of statement, I'm going to get cute. Usually, I'm going to tell guys to go down with your studs with T-Law. But T-Law got a tough matchup. So I'm going to tell you to go with Love. He got a weaker matchup, and he's going against the Raiders, and he got really good weapons. I'm gonna say Love. Usually I don't do that, but when you telling me like, man, I'm willing to get cute because I need upside because I play B Robinson. So it's context. I love when y'all ask me questions like that. It gives me context. I'm gonna go with Jordan Love. On this one. Guys, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. ZXKK, he said, should I start Hollywood Brown or James Cook? I'm going with James Cook. Start James Cook over Hollywood. Hollywood's been playing fine. Listen, haven't been a big guy of Hollywood, but he's been playing really good the last 2 or 3 games. I got to give him some credit. I think this offense has been designed great. I got to give that head coach a lot of credit, man. I actually think the coach of the year so far has been Arizona. Maybe it's been a couple other really good teams coaching really good. But I got to give it to Arizona. Those guys have been coaching up, all those coaches, especially the head coach. ASD, what's up, bro? He says Pablo E. Oh, that's Pablo Escobar. Okay. Thank you for telling me that, bro. That's Pablo Escobar. Okay. 66 said, now Escobar. Okay. I thought it was what's the serial killer? That I don't want this live to get banned. But what's Ted. I thought it was Ted Bundy. I was like, that boy got Ted Bundy up there? That boy crazy. Oh, buddy. Who that? He says, fire channel, bro. Love the industry. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it, man. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. I said what I said. Third part, body point. They say I ride the short bus, right? That's what I never forget that comment. I thought it was hilarious. I just want to share that content. I want to share that comment with y'all. I'm actually going to find it. And I'm probably going to post it up, like have it somewhere around here where people can see it. The guy said, man, this guy looks like a guy that should be driving a short bus or riding in the back of the short bus. And I guess because I've been doing the third points and so I thought it was hilarious. Hey, that was a good joke, man. I mean, he might have been serious, but I couldn't do nothing but laugh. So now every time I'd be like, thought a pump, 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 thought a pump. Kyle says Jameson Williams. Yes. Okay. Elliot says, here's the team. Okay, bro. I'll go through it this time. Usually, like I said, man, I want people to be on. Sign up as the rookie crew, guys. Sign up as the rookie crew of the member. That way you can ask any question because I'm really not going to go through. I do it one time because most time people don't know. I don't repeat it a lot. But I can't read out your whole list of teams. That's just too much on the live. Now, I will get detailed and break down your question. But if you list it and you're not part of the membership channel, it's kind of disingenuous. But bro, I appreciate you being here. You've been supporting the channel for a long time. So I'm going to be genuine, bro. I got you. He says, here's the team. 12-team PPR, 1 flex quarterback. Okay. He says he got Mahomes, A-Chain, ETN. Okay. Wide receiver, Puka, McLaurin. Okay. Oh, you got Kelsey already. Okay. So he says, and flex is breach. Bench is JSN, Godwin, Deontay Johnson. So you got Mahomes and you got Kelsey. I would say take a couple of those running backs and try to get somebody outside of McLaurin I would try to get somebody outside of McLaurin or Puka. Puka is fine. I get it. Maybe leave Puka alone, but I would try to package my running backs and get somebody better than McLaurin. Arthur, what's up, bro? He says, I'm also playing Michael Wilson in a 12-man league with Amariah. Yes, I'm playing him too. I'm playing Michael Wilson this week too. In a couple leagues. Not all leagues, but in a couple leagues. Kyle Lentz, he's anytime, bro. Anytime. Yes, sir. Brown rules. He says, which 2 to start? Debo, Atwell, Addison, Wan'Dale Robinson, and Jameson Williams. Which 2 to start? I'm going to say Debo. I'm going to say Debo. And Wan'Dale Robinson. Debo, Wan'Dale Robinson. Now listen, Jameson Williams, we need to see a game. I can't tell anybody to start him yet. I need to see a game. I need to see him hit on a game. So I can't tell anybody to play him yet. So I'm going to say Debo and Rondale. I like Atwell. I like him. I think Rondale is the same player. And so if Rondale is the same player who's getting a lot of targets, why would I tell you to play Atwell with Cooper Kupp coming back? I think Atwell is going to be fine, but I got to give some context. I think give you a great answer, an educated answer, it's going to be Wan'Dale because it's just the lesser of the 2 evils. Well, I guess evil, no pun intended. But Debo, because he's your top guy, and Wan'Dale. Now listen, if Jameson Williams get 2 or 3 targets or 4 targets and scores a touchdown, then it would probably be Debo and Jameson. Debo and Jameson are the upper echelon talent guys out of this group. Addison gave people a dud, and he also has a tough matchup against Kansas City. Again, Atwell, I like Atwell, but he could give you 4 targets. I think he's going to be fine, but he can do that because Cooper Kupp is out there, right? So I'm going to say Debo and Wan'Dale Robinson, bro. Debo and Wan'Dale Robinson. Wan'Dale Robinson doesn't have a big-time ceiling, but he has a nice floor. He don't have a big time ceiling. So he's gonna get you probably about 6 or 7 targets. Who that? He says, one league I'm playing against Fields and DJ Moore. Hey, I love that emoji at the end, bro. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, all you need to be saying to yourself, they better win. Don't let me come down and get that face. Don't let me come back and get that face, right? That's all I will be saying, bro. Hey, play. Look, now you can get cute. You can play some guys you're looking for that boom, like a Calvin Austin, instead of playing like a safe guy. You can play Calvin Austin for a boom. You looking for that boom now. That's all. Hey, it's fantasy, man. It's like that sometimes. Cal says, I'm starting Dobbs over Golf, T-Lock. Am I crazy? No, you're not. And I'm gonna reassure you. I'm not now. Listen, if you was to ask me who should you play, I probably would tell you to play Golf over T-Law because of the matchup, just for the safe play. But giving me context, let me know that you haven't seen enough for T-Law with the matchup and Golf missing Amon-Ra St. Brown. I get it. So I'm gonna tell you, okay, bro, go down with the ship. I might play Golf. I don't know. I might still play Dobbs. I don't know the rest of your team, but I understand. I don't think you're crazy about playing Dobbs. Dobbs has had a good 4-game span. He's been a top 12 quarterback 2 or 3 times. It's okay playing Dobbs. Yeah, he's not the safest play. The safest play to me would probably be Golf. Golf probably be the safest play, even with Amon-Ra out. Elliot says, for sure, I ain't know about any of that. Okay, yep, no problem, bro. And you good. Don't worry about that. That's why I shared it with you, and that's why I still answered your question. Quinn, what's going on, Quinn? Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Quinn says, currently have CMC, ETN, Keenan, Ayuk, and T. Higgins along with A-Chain on my bench. Okay, again, guys, about answering the long questions, you need to be a member when the questions are very long and you listing players. Got at least, it's only $1 to be a rookie crew. For the rookie crew, it's only $1. But I got you for the first time because you seem like you knew, Quinn. I appreciate you being here. I really do. Quinn says, currently have CMC, ETN, Keenan, Ayuk, and T. Higgins along with A-Chain on the bench. Do I trade CMC for Bijan and Pollard and then use ETN towards a solid wide receiver like CeeDee Lamb to upgrade the wide receiver room? I don't think listen, I'm not big on running backs, drafting them early. But once you find a guy and he's healthy so far, I don't believe in just trading the guy just to trade a guy. Now, if you was losing and you needed to make your team better, but I like that you got Keenan Allen and an IU. Now, I'm not big on T. Higgins, but CMC, I'm probably not going to trade him. Now, you said you got along with A-Chain on my bench. What you could do is trade A-Chain. I'm not trading CMC. I'm sorry. I'm not trading CMC. I would trade A-Chain and T. Higgins, if somebody will take it, for not no CeeDee Lamb, but for maybe a Jalen Waddle, right? A Jalen Waddle. Or maybe I trade T. Higgins for Romeo Dobbs in another piece. Trade T. Higgins for Romeo Dobbs in another piece. So that's all I'm going to give you for right now, bro. That's all I'm going to give you for right now. But Quinn, sign up as a member and I can break this down and you can put it in the comment section and I'll go do it. But if you put it in the comment section and you're not a member, I'm not going to be able to break it down. I'm just going to give you something like kind of what I already gave you. But if you sign up as a rookie crew, man, I'll break this all the way down, bro. And you can email me and I'll give you a list of players. You can even email, but you can't email me until you sign up as a member, which is only $1. That's just the minimum to get your question answered. Appreciate you though, bro. Charlene says, I know you don't agree with this, but I picked up Jameson Williams with Brown missing this week. I won't start him. I love Ben Johnson as the offensive coordinator for the Lions. No, I don't disagree with that. I love picking up Jameson Williams. Just depends on it just depends on who you had to drop. If you dropped like James Cook or something, which I know you didn't, but I'm just trying to give context of why I wouldn't want nobody to pick up Jameson Williams. Yeah, you better pick up Jameson Williams and see what he's gonna do. It just depends on who you got to drop. Yep, and I like Ben Johnson. And who that says Jameson Williams has the most upside, but I'm nervous. Yes, because he hasn't played. He does have the most upside, but you just don't play a guy because they got upside. You got to be safe a little bit, right? So if you're willing to go down with the ship, then play it. It's a good play because it's a good boom play. MH says, should I consolidate with trades full PPR, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 2 flex? Again, I'm going to hit y'all with the same thing. Sign up as a member. If not, I'm not going to be able to give you a good detailed answer. Like I said, right now, I will try to do it because it's your first time that I see you here. But if I see you do it again, I'm kind of just going to go through the question and not give it all. But I appreciate you being here, bro. I just want people to know, please don't take it personal. I will answer your question, but it's business, right? I can't go and answer these long questions because I got a lot of value in here now. I got a lot of value in here, so I just can't go through these long questions. And they wear me out. They wear me out too because there's a lot of stuff. But he said, should I consolidate with trades? 4 PPR, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 2 flex. Let me see something. Yeah, okay. 2 running backs, 2 flex. Jordan Love, A-Chain, Brian Robinson, A.J. Brown, Devontae Adams, DJ Moore, Devontae Smith, Aaron Jones, James Cook, Tutu, Christian Watson, Jordan Addison. So I don't know who your starters is, but guys that I can see that you could trade, if you wanted to trade, I don't think you need to do anything. I'm going to be honest with you. You got Jordan Love. So if you want to upgrade a quarterback, you could. I like Jordan Love, but you could upgrade a quarterback. You could trade Devontae Adams for a quarterback. Outside of that, bro, I think your team is fine. You got Jordan Addison sitting there waiting around in case anything happens with one of your wide receivers. So I think you got a good team. It makes sense. Also, do you think it is an issue having 3 Packers on the same roster? No, as well as the both Eagles wide receivers. Nope, I love that. It's called squeezing. I talk big about squeezing offenses. That way you're going to find the boom guy. You need to find the boom guy. To me, I love that you got 2 of the Eagles wide receivers. That way you're going to know who to play every week because you're going to be able to find that trend, right? So some offenses got to be squeezed, but not all offenses. Yep, you right, who that? Yep. Brown Rules, he says, that was my thought process too. Play Debo and Robinson. I'm good at running back and flex with Barkley, Cook, and JT. Okay, yep. Arthur, he says, need a flex 12-man. Got Tajay Spears. I could pick up Wan'Dale Robinson, Latavius Murray, Zach Ertz. I would play Wan'Dale Robinson over Tajay Spears. Tajay Spears, but I wouldn't drop Tajay. Don't drop Tajay. If you're going to drop somebody, as in what I see right now, maybe it'd be Zach Ertz. Okay, I got a super chat in here real quick. But I basically would pick up Rondale. Now, if you let me know if you want to drop somebody, because I don't drop Tajay Spears. He's a premium handcuff. TZ, what's up, bro? He says, super chat working now. Yes, sir. He says, good afternoon. I got a flex question. Adam Thielen or Romeo Doubs? I'm going with Romeo. Adam Thielen is a good play this week. I'm not going to sit there and cap man like he can't play. Adam Thielen going to probably get 8 to 9 targets, maybe 10. But Romeo playing against the Las Vegas Raiders, and I think that's a great matchup. Devontae Adams may be out. I like Romeo Doubs. I think Romeo Doubs is coming, guys. That's another great buy low guy, Romeo Doubs. I said what I said, Romeo Doubs. Arthur says, I'm 3-1 in that league, so that the pickup is really just for this week. Okay. All right. Just don't drop Tajay. So, yeah, I like Wan'Dale Robinson over for as a flex play. Over Latavius Murray and Zach Ertz. Yep. And who that says Romeo? Quinn, what's going on, bro? Quinn says, appreciate you, brother. I'm going to sign up as a member. Yes. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Hopefully you know how to do it. All you got to do is go to the description box, go down to you hit that join the member link, and then it'll take you to another page, and you can sign up for whatever member you want to. To me, I suggest you sign up as a Phenom Crew because you get a free consultation. That means you can chop up with me for 30 minutes. Who's doing that? I'll break your team down for 30 minutes. And whatever we need to do, right? Shoot, sometimes, guys, we can just chop it up. I'm willing to do that. That's Fantasy Good Sports. If you just want to chop it up, man, talk about fantasy football, whatever you need to talk about, as long as it ain't nothing crazy, right? As long as it ain't nothing weird. But, yeah, we can chop it up. Brian Root says, I'm set at quarterback with Lamar and AR, 14 people lead. PPR. Okay. All right. So, yeah, bro, I think your team is solid. I think your team is solid. Who that says Bryce playing Adam in trouble? Bryce playing Adam in trouble. Yeah, Bryce Young. Yeah. It's not optimal. It's not optimal. He's a young rookie. He's struggling a little bit, but he's gonna be fine. I think they just need some good coaching and some good play designs. Charlene says, Porgy, keep this in mind. Each of us is one of a kind. Good luck, everyone. Go Longhorns. Yes, and she loves her Longhorns. She reminds me every week, every day. Arthur says, no, I'm keeping Tajay. Okay. I just want to make sure, bro. I just want to make sure. All right, guys. I'm going to get ready to get out of here. We good. I appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. Make sure you sign up as a member. If you sign up as the Phenom Crew member, you get a free consultation, and it's only $20 for the rest of the year. Now, listen, if you unsubscribe from that Phenom Crew, you don't get that deal. You don't get no free consultation for the next one because you already been there. Okay, member for 2 months. Okay, yes, sir. We got Travis Looney in the house. Member for 2 months. He said, any lines worth starting? Khalif Raymond. I think that's like a deep stash type sleeper pick. And you can start Jameson Williams if you got room, if you want to get cute. If you think you got a really good team and you're going to win this week, you can get cute with Jameson Williams. But I like Khalif Raymond, and I love Jahmyr Gibbs, especially if he active. Now, listen, if he don't practice and he's got his something's wrong with him, but maybe I don't play him. And I think something might be wrong with him. So maybe Khalif Raymond is the play. Yes, of course, Montgomery. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Travis know about Montgomery. But he was saying wide receivers. Any Lions wide receivers worth starting? Yeah, I would say Khalif Raymond. You can in deep leagues. I wouldn't start him over no studs. Gibbs would have a hammy issue. Yeah, that worries me. I think this is a week, but if he's active, I would think he would play. But if he don't play, I love Khalif Raymond. I'm putting Khalif Raymond in a couple lineups. All right, guys. Yeah, make sure you sign up as the Phenom Crew, guys. Also, you can cash out. You got all my other links in the description box if you want to show support to the channel. Guys, y'all be safe. Peace.
Step. If you ain't hating, nigga, keep that bullshit to yourself. Get my bop on you niggas. Don't never question if I'm a real nigga. I get a lot for you niggas. Bitch, they thought I was finished, but I got a lot for you niggas. Lil John on them niggas. I'm the bra on them niggas. I'm the hottest in the business. Okay, put me in the mix. I can tell you used to lame niggas that ain't this. Think you coming up a bag, you ain't getting shit. You say wanna fuck, but now she see a nigga lit.
Country for life in this bitch.
Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot. Bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up.
Turn me up, yeah.
I'm like Block Boy. look alive, look alive. I'm married to that money and I keep her by my side. They thought I wouldn't be shit, so why they face look so surprised. You ain't a real nigga, you just pussy in the sky. Whoa, yeah, look at a nigga now. When I put up to the jeweler, I'ma tell that nigga go and bust it down. Tryna count the money, damn homie, I done lost track of their mind. Turn me up, this that hot shit, it was kinda looking like a drought. I don't do this for the clout, bitch. Okay, turn me up, do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some bands on it. Okay, turn me up, do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some racks on it. Okay, turn me up, they don't wanna smoke, I'm in my bag, bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business, ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act, a bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up, now they say they want that country shit, okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy, I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up. Okay, turn me up, yeah. Okay, turn me up. Yeah, bitch, I'm rolling up. Bitch, I'm